Hello guys, I am back from a weekend of not making stock market videos and I have missed you guys so much, so I decided to return back with another video on XPENG. It's a company which we have only covered once before. I intend to cover this one a lot more in the future because I think this is a potentially up and coming company which could go on to great things into the future. I'm going to be explaining everything in tonight's video. Please watch all the way through till the end because there's a lot of information I want to share with you and I think you will gain a lot from this video. Whilst you're here, please do press the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You can see on the screen we're on 333. We're 1/3 of the way. We are 33.3% of the way exactly. So if you guys could help us by sharing this with your friends and family and whatnot, and also pressing that little red subscribe button and the like button, it would be massively appreciated. It does not go amiss. Thank you very much for that. So let's have a quick look at XPENG, the stock price first, and then some important news around the company which I have managed to find. We can see on the 6-month, which is a longer term period, the stock price is actually quite flat, to be honest. There's not really too much to talk about. We saw lows of around $9.95, and then we started to climb back up all the way to $21, quite the move actually, and then we've kind of been really quite flat ever since. We're on 1884. So we've lost, only a few dollars from that point, one or two. Really just quite a flat stock, to be honest. And in my opinion, that is because not a lot of people are investing in this company. There's honestly not too much to say. On the 5-day we've seen spikes, but this doesn't even matter. We're going to be talking about what this means for the future. Because in my opinion, this is a small Chinese car company. Look at the market cap, it's 13.85 billion. And this is not really something that anybody on YouTube is even talking about. So yes, there's not really too many people invested in this one, and that is just because, simply put, in my opinion, of course, I'm no financial advisor or anything, I'm no stock analyst, I'm just some guy with an opinion on the internet. But I think the reason for this stock price not even moving that much over the past month, 6 months, whatnot, is because this is not hyped up at all. This is a stock which nobody's covering, and not really too many people know about it. I mean, I only found out about this one a few months ago because my investment app sent me a notification about XPENG Motors going public. Never heard of it before then, but yeah, I just thought this could potentially be a great stock. So I'm not really going to be talking too much about the stock price, but I might be talking about what this means in the future. Anyway, so if you don't already know, XPENG Motors or XPENG Motors or something along those lines is a Chinese car startup manufacturing company. They produce electric vehicles, so they are looking towards a future. They have quite a few decent looking cars. Honestly, I really am feeling the look of this car, in my opinion. You guys tell me what you think to it down in the comment section. I'm seeing quite a few nice cars in there, a little bit of Tesla, a little bit of something nicer. I just can't put my finger on what this car is, but it's a very nice premium looking car. We also have a kind of small SUV, if you will, quite a popular option, especially in Europe and the US, I believe. Especially in Europe, we know we've got things like the BMW 2 Series, which is the X2, sorry, not the 2 Series. Those kinds of things are quite popular, so I think these small SUVs are potentially a great market space to break into if you are bringing the cars to Europe. And that's what I'm about to talk about in just a moment, because these cars are actually coming to Europe at the minute, and this is when the growth for the company really could start to take off. And which car is coming to Europe? Of course, it's a small little SUV type thing, which is called the G3 Electric. So obviously it's called the G3, but it's electric. So this car is actually coming to Norway. 100 of them are coming on a ship, as you can see on screen here. And this, in my opinion, is breaking news for this company. This company has only sold in China before this. And what this means is now they are breaking into a new market space. So people are getting a new choice, basically, for electric cars. Because if you're going for electric cars, yes, we've got your mainstream companies becoming electric. We've got electric cars coming out from each brand. But this is a new player. And I think that does give some mystery and some kind of hype around this brand, and it also gives the stock something to climb to, because once this brand does potentially even get recognition in Europe and the United States, we could obviously see the stock price start to rocket as we see this company become a more stable small company into a medium-sized car company and whatnot, and potentially even become a household name. So that is why the stock could potentially be one to watch. They are really trying to grow the company quite a lot, bringing the cars to Europe already. Another thing which we're going to talk about is this article here from scmp.com. And I'm just going to read the title of this one. I'm not really going to get too much into this article either. I'm trying to make this as quick as I can for you guys. Tesla Challenger XPENG to get 587 million from Ganzhou Ganzhou government, I think that is. Sorry if I can't say that, but of course, it's hard to pronounce. To power growth, sorry about that one, that word got me a little bit confused, and build a new factory. So what does this mean? New factory, we can obviously understand what this one means. Higher levels of growth, higher levels of output, the typical things which we've talked about a lot of times on the channel regarding other stocks. So honestly, I'm not going to jump too much into that one, but we can imagine the direction this company is going to be going into the next few years. So we're seeing cars come to Europe. We've also got a new factory which is going to help with increased demand and whatnot, which is really just a great sign for this company in my opinion, and that is why I think it is a stock to watch. So the last piece of information which I want to share with you guys is on this electric car manufacturer's new flying vehicle. So I'm not going to talk about this one too much, let's just have a quick look at the design. I mean, this is really just something out of the future in my opinion, and if we look down to what it is apparently potentially capable of doing, it looks like something which could be a human carrying drone. I mean, we don't really know what the future is going to, encapsulate, if you will. But what this means is, if anything like this is going to come from anyone, someone like XPENG is already prototyping it. In my opinion, we do need innovators. Why can't I speak in this video? Innovators like XPENG to come and lead the way with electric technology like this. Very, very cool drone to see. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think XPENG is going to do in the future in the comment section. I will see you in the next one very soon. Goodbye for now.